Good morning. Hello. I am just doing this kind of at the last minute, and I don't know who's going to be here, but I wanted to share a way that you can make a flower mandala and how to do it. It's sort of like a kind of a making, well, I'll talk more about it maybe once people jump on. And my son Charlie, who shall not be seen on this video ever, is going to help me with that. So once we get going, he's gonna take the camera over. So hopefully we can kind of show you what we're doing. But as you can see, I'm in this beautiful spot in nature, this lovely little river, and there's some beautiful trees, and it's just an awesome spot. And maybe you've got you can do this in your backyard. You can do this in a park. I like to make these sometimes in a place that's more private, or maybe nobody's gonna see it. And sometimes I do them in a more public spot where, like, I think people are gonna be walking by on a trail and maybe happen upon it. So that's kind of fun too. So I think, Charlie, you ready to take over? I think it's a busy Friday, and there may not be many people who are going to watch this, but hopefully some of you will catch the replay. So let's see, I got to just switch my orientation around. Okay, so Charlie's going to hold the camera, and maybe I'll just jump around and he's going to show, I brought some supplies with me, and maybe you can show those, Charlie. Just brought some flowers, and you can really just, this is kind of a fancy one because I wanted to make it really special for this video, and also because it's a big new moon and an eclipse, and I was just feeling like being a little bit extravagant with it. But you can just grab wildflowers and leaves from the area that you are in. And in this bag I have some tobacco, and you guys have heard me talk about tobacco can be kind of a neat way to make an offering. And so when I start to make a mandala or enter a wild space, sometimes I just take a pinch of tobacco and I just place it down on the ground, and I just say thank you to the spirits of this place for allowing us to come here, and we hope that will help us to make this a good prayer. And then I'll just invite, and you can invite whoever you pray to, whoever, maybe you've got helping spirits, maybe you have a core beastie or a helping spirit who's in human form. You can invite them to come join you for making this prayer. And I'm just going to silently do that right now. And then basically what we're doing is taking these beautiful flowers and leaves, and if you're collecting your own in nature, I always think it's really nice to just ask for permission to do that. So you can just ask the flowers, is anybody who would like to be used for this process or for this prayer? And then I just start to just think of things that I'm grateful for, and just begin creating. And it's just, there's no wrong or right way to do this, but I'm just gonna start. So for example, right now I'm just thinking of just being grateful for the creation, everything that makes life possible, and that spirit that underpins everything and makes life possible. I mean, again, this is just creating with the heart. So just almost imagine you're a little kid, and what would you make if you weren't worried about the outcome or how it was going to look or what anybody thought of it. Just really mindfully, there's no rush. Just start creating just with that gratitude. And then just gonna do some gratitude for all the beautiful friends and family in my life. The friends who are virtual friends on Facebook, the friends who are all around me locally in my city. because friends really make life. And as I'm doing this, maybe you're watching the replay and you're not going to have time for the eclipse to make a mandala, just inviting you to add your prayers into this one. You know, this kind of work is not limited by time and space, and so we can just do this together. And now I'm just going to say a little prayer for thanks for all of the amazing beasties. Just get this little plant out here. All the creatures that come to us to remind us of the beauty of life, and that there are many ways to do things, that we're all different. We all have unique medicine. There isn't just one way. Especially this week, Hummingbird has been really just showing me so many things, and so grateful for her beautiful medicine. Here I just want to just send some gratitude for the beautiful children. My children, the children of all my friends and family, and all the children of the world that kind of really show us how to live in beauty and in innocence and in laughter. Especially for you, Charles, who's running the video camera. Our kids have so much to teach us, and they are so incredible. And I want to say thank you for all the amazing creativity of so many people, the books that are written, the artwork that is painted, the products that are designed, the kombucha that is brewed, the spirits that get brewed. We have so many amazing people in our town just making so many offerings for people to uplift them, to bring them things to help them celebrate. Sometimes I'll remove a petal if it's torn. I have a friend who wrote a beautiful book on doing sacred ceremony like this, and she talks about the fact that there's no room in ceremony like this for you know, a poor attitude or doing things that don't feel really done in a good way. And so if you find yourself not in a good mood, but you're thinking you want to do this, maybe just wait until it's the right time. And now I want to say thank you to the water. And we can hear it right now. I don't know if you can hear it on the recording, but there's this beautiful water flowing through this space. The water just cleanses us. It keeps us alive. Water is life. It waters all these, it's what's needed to water all these beautiful flowers that we have. And without water, we would be nowhere. So grateful for the water. And we live near this beautiful lake where, Lake Superior, where the water is just always incredibly inspiring because it always looks different. It reminds me that, you know, change is, it's just, things are always changing, and that's a good thing. We don't want things to stay stagnant, you know. And maybe, Charlie, you can get kind of a top-down view because people can see how it's really starting to, come together. Beautiful. And let's see what I want to do next. I'm going to put these two roses. These are for gratitude for the earth and for her just holding us the way she does so beautifully, and for all the riches that she provides, all these flowers, all the food that we eat, just this ground that we stand on, that we can dance on, and just the way she comforts us. You know, all it takes is a little walk in the woods and you feel so much better. So we thank you for that. And then gratitude for the sky and the stars and the moon. And right right now we're in a new moon, which is, you know, a great time to plant seeds, to dream about what might be possible in our lives, and to plant those seeds and then begin to water them and tend to them. And I'd like to say thank you for all the things that feed us, our food, the poetry and prayers of others, whatever is feeding you, you know, friendship is one of the big things for me that really feeds me. Charlie, do you want to say something that feeds you in your life that you want to be grateful for?
My pug.
Pugs. Pugs are a very important spiritual nourishing force in our lives. Thank you for all the pets. Oh my goodness. So many of my clients talk about how, you know, their cat or their dog is like such a comfort, and I can't agree more. Oliver James, our pug, is always loving no matter what. No matter what's happened, no matter if his dog dish is dry and he wishes it was full, he's always ready to love and receive love. So he's an excellent teacher. So when you're making these mandalas, you know, you'll get to a point where you realize, you know, that you're complete. And I'm getting close. I guess the other thing is I'd like to add to this prayer that this prayer, you know, touches the lives of anybody who could use a prayer right now, that they somehow it reaches them and somehow it touches their life, and that they feel comforted. Maybe somebody reaches out to them, maybe a beastie visits them, maybe a letter comes in the mail to them to remind them that they matter, that they belong, that they are loved. And thank you to all these flowers and these plants for helping us create this beautiful prayer. So when I'm done, I usually just thank the spirits that I've called to come with me, to be with me, and maybe I'll take the camera back from you, Charlie. Thank you. And let's see if I can switch. Yeah, so when I'm done, I usually just thank the spirits that are with us and that I've called to come be with me, and let them know that they're, you know, if they want to stay with me, they're welcome to stay, but they're always that they can go, because the spirits have free will. I've been taught, and so they may have other business they have to attend to. So let me just switch this around one more time, and I'm just gonna show you this beautiful prayer, and maybe you have one last, you know, prayer that you'd like to put in this as well and send it to the universe. And I kind of think of these as, you know, a way that we can create beauty, and we can send that beauty out in a wave to others. I think Martha Beck talks about becoming like everything in nature is a fractal, and so everything is just another look up fractals and check it out. But if we can become love at least part of the day, we're humans, of course, so we're not going to do this perfectly, but if we can create love for part of our day, we can fractal or send that out like a wave into the rest of the universe and towards everybody that we love and think about. So sending love to all of you. Hey Michelle, hey Lil, hey Tia. Sending many blessings for this eclipse, and this is an opportunity for us to just be aware of, you know, what do we need to leave behind as we step through this new doorway into this new moon, and what plant seeds do we want to plant. And of course with these you can also blow your intentions for the seeds that you want to plant. And I didn't do this on this particular mandala, but you can definitely do that. So Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, of course you can post them in comments below. But I send you all blessings for this beautiful eclipse. Thanks for watching.